right. That's actually working as long as I stay still. That background though. So I'm doing a YouTube video. Thought I was save this until Autism Awareness Month in April. I thought, screw it, I'll do it now before I forget what it's about. So basically, I'm not going to talk about characters that I think are on the autistic spectrum. Fictional ones. Please note that I am not diagnosing them because that's a douchebag thing to do. These are just my theories. And I am not an expert. I am not a therapist. These are just what I'm looking. I'm just going by how they are as a character and like how they solve problems. So I'm going to do this in different parts, different character, different time, because I don't know how much memory I got left. Excuse my hair, it's a mess. So I think the first character we can talk about today, Bud, for the Skyline Gang. This is a bear that have a button, so you can get Bud from Skyline Gang. So if you don't know much of the Skyline Gang, different butlins. They're kind of like a version of, just think of it as a mixture of High Five, if you never that show, you're a legend, and the Wiggles. So that kind of thing. Different buttons. And so my play set here. Then I do hyper fixation. So you have different colours of rainbow. You have Bud, Rainbow, Mimi, Sprout, Dude, Candy, Pip, and Misty. That back there. So Bud, the red one, I think he's on the spectrum. Let me go for it. So he is very, 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 very clever. Like, that's the thing that people don't understand about autism, is that they think, like, they use the word autism as an insult for someone who's dumb. But it's quite the opposite, actually. People with autism, actually, especially Asperger's, are really, really clever. I'm not saying Bud actually has actual autism, but I think he might have Asperger's. So, yeah, he's very, very clever. Sometimes for his own good. He loves a schedule. He loves a routine, especially in Skyline Gang show Carnival Crazy. He wanted to book the whole entire day by the minute, but of course the rest of the game had other ideas. And his obsession, what he loves the most, what you call hub fixation, is all things technology and gadgets. And he knows a lot about history. I remember when I met him in 2019, an autograph signing, when he started talking about student history. That was quite funny. Of course, Misty got bored about. He was coming next to Misty, and Misty was like, really? Get a room. I don't know how I questioned him, but and yeah, I think they're the main ones that I think about Bud. I think he might be on the spectrum. He might be Asperger's. Also, it really does remind me of Moss from the IT crowd. If you look at the pictures of Bud from Scotland Gang, he looks exactly like Moss from IT crowd. I used to call him C3PO because he looks and sounds exactly like him. So I've got a YouTube notification there. Got the phone sideways. So yeah, I think Bud might have Asperger's, which is amazing because it's like like one of us, basically, in the Skyline Gang that we can relate to. Because I'm not sure who I liked him most in the Skyline Gang. I think it might be Pip, because she's a tomboy. I might have to do a whole separate video about Skyline Gang. But for now, just think of it as a mixture between the Wiggles and a High Five. And if you never knows, you're a legend. So yeah, and I think tomorrow or someday I'll do other characters that I think are on Spectrum. Again, please note, I am not a professional, I'm not an expert, I'm not diagnosing them at all. This is just my theories. Unless they are officially confirmed by Butlins or by the company of these characters, then it's just guesswork. And I am not doing any stereotypes. So, yeah, I am not a douche. Big Red over and out.